Say hi.
Hi.
Welcome back. It's been a long time. I've been down with a really bad messed up knee. Found out yesterday from the ortho surgeon that it's part of my ACL and my MCL, where I had actually fell on the knee. Well, I come down from a jump and my knee bent inwards and it popped really bad. So he doesn't think that it's a complete ACL tear based on the MRI. So thankfully we're not looking at surgery. We're going to do physical therapy for probably a month and then go back and see him and see how I'm doing. Along with those two tears, I also have a small meniscus tear towards the back of my knee. And he said with that one, there's plenty of blood flow towards that area, so he expects it to heal on its own. But we're going to see how physical therapy does for me since I'm not into sports or anything. I'm just a mom of 2 kids. We're hoping and praying that I don't have to have surgery because I really don't want to have surgery. It's a big fear for me. I've never had surgery in my life before, so we're praying that God continues to repair it and everything goes well. So I am currently borrowing a friend's wheelchair. She has a different one, and so I'm using the spare one, and so I'm doing that and trying to wheel around the house, trying to clean and keep up with mommy lifehood, and taking care of 2 kids. It has been a very extreme challenge for me. Very depressed the first week. This is the 3rd week that I am down. I start physical therapy on Monday, so I will definitely update everybody on how that is going to go and how it turns out. I got fitted for a brace yesterday, but hopefully Monday when I go in, they're going to have the special brace guy there that will actually measure me and get one special fitted for me and made for me. So it's a functional brace that's going to help me wean myself away from crutches and being able to get back into walking, and it's gonna be a haul, I know, but I have all my faith in God that once I put my mind to it and start working hard and knowing what I can do and things like that, that it will get better. So quicker than anybody else might think. So today I'm working on doing dishes and cleaning up the kitchen, and then I'm going to wheel around trying to pick up other things, fold laundry, and put things away that best I can. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. It's a cloudy, rainy, stormy day here in Kansas. Hey guys, welcome back. Just giving you an update. I have started physical therapy. I started it yesterday. It went really good. I got some homework moves that I'm supposed to do. I've done them twice already today, and I'm feeling very sore, but it feels like there's light at the end of the tunnel, that there's going to be strength in my knee coming back. Really praying that we steer clear of surgery. Sorry, the dishwasher's going. I've been still wheeling around in my wheelchair at home trying to get things done because it still hurts to put full weight on it, even with my functional brace that I got. But I've been practicing, putting weight on it, and it's still pretty weak. I mean, it's still healing, and now that we're trying to get some strength in it, there's no way that I'm going to be off crutches, ASAP. I mean, a lot of people were like, oh, once you get your brace, you can walk. And I was like, no, that's not how it works. There's still pain in there. So a lot of people aren't getting that fact, they just thought once I got the brace, then I could walk, boom, I'm fixed. No, that's not how it works. I have sharp pain underneath the knee, kind of where there's a lot of still some swelling and some strength building that needs to be done. So we're working on strengthening. Right now she has me just doing stretch moves I go back Friday for my second appointment. She said we're going to work next week, if not Friday, on some strengthening moves. But I can tell you already that I don't care what anybody says, even the PT, I will refuse to do any kind of extreme strength training without this brace, because I do not want to do this buckling again and make it worse. So, plus the doctor wanted me to have this functional brace so that way I was able to start walking and things. I am able to comfortably walk on all 4 legs, is what I say, you know, with both crutches, without putting complete weight on my left knee, but still practicing, trying to get the moves back in and putting some pressure on it and getting it back in the groove slowly. I don't want to overdo it. I do have to ice after my exercises because I can feel the swelling, and she did tell me that, you know, with us just now starting to get it moving again, it will more than likely swell up. So that's what it's doing. Not tremendously, but I can feel the fluid in there as I'm trying to bend it. I can only bend it so far without that fluid stopping me from going any further. And then it feels like it just wants to like explode my knee. So that's kind of the update on my knee. I'm not letting the enemy get me down. I'm not letting him deceive me, distract me, or discourage me from recovery. I did break down in tears a little bit ago in the kitchen, wishing that it had never happened. But then I immediately rebuked Satan and said, you know what? I'm not going to let you get me down. I'm not going to let you discourage me, because I know God is in control of this. He is taking care of me. He is healing me. It's taking time because not everything is immediate. Prayers are not always immediate. We know that. If you're a Christian, you know that. Not everything is just like that. God wants you to talk to Him and believe in Him and know that He is there before He's going to answer your prayers. There may be lessons He's trying to teach you. Like, I feel He's trying to teach me some patience, because I have none. Even with 2 kids, I have no patience. And it's like, He's trying to teach me patience. It's like, okay, you're going to learn patience with this recovery. You're not going to push it, because if you do, I'm going to take something else away. You know, that's just kind of how I'm learning from this. This is how I'm learning, in my opinion. And so somebody else may be taking something else different from it, but the fact that I didn't listen to my husband, you know, obey your husband, obey your spouse, you know, because my husband had told me, you know, just give it to me. I have something else in mind. No, let me do it. You know, I was selfish. I took it upon myself, and that's what caused the injury. And so I'm getting several lessons out of the injury, the accident. So, somebody else in my shoes may have a different lesson. You know, everybody's different. Just like everybody heals differently. And the biggest prayer that is on our hearts, and I told my husband, I said, if you just start praying and stop cursing, you know, the future of, of my knee, then it may be a little bit quicker, you know, and stop cursing me into bad things, you know. Well, he's always thinking of the negative things, you know. It's just how he is with every situation. And so, our biggest prayer is that God keeps us from surgery, because Lord knows I am scared to death of surgery. Even though it's in His hands, I'm just, as much as I wanted before I ever met the surgeon, I was like, okay, let's get the surgery done so I can get it over with. But it's like, now that I can possibly avoid it, it was like a relief. And it's like, oh Lord, keep me away from it. If I can do this, strengthening it, what I've got, I'm all for it. This is so you. And that's what I believe. It is so Him taking care of me, because that's what He does. He takes care of His children. And I thank him every day, and I pray about it every day, keeping the pain away, repairing what he does each day, just little things, you know. I keep a prayer journal, always. I have for several years now, and it's nice because that way you can go back and you can read. It's like a journal, but it's your journal with God, and it's nice to be able to go back and read. So that's just kind of my update. I know I've kind of been slack on trying to get my YouTube channel up and going like I've really wanted to since January. But, well, life happens, right? And since I'm not used to having a camera in my hand, I'm not comfortable talking in front of my husband because he thinks it's completely weird. Even though he watches, you know, bits and pieces of my YouTube channels that I watch, like She's in Her Apron and Organized Mom and such, so it's awkward still, and he refuses to be on camera. He does not like being on social media. That's just the way he is. Too many weirdos out there, and he's very protective and cautious. So anyway, I'm hoping to get more and more videos up. My kids are gone today. They got to spend the night with Weston went and stayed with Stacy, which used to be his old daycare lady, but is like a good, like an aunt to him, more or less. I mean, they love him. And then my daughter stayed at grandma's, my mom's, so they enjoyed Sunday night and last night, which was nice for me and Daniel. We got time alone to be together, just spend time together with a quiet house, of no screaming and yelling and throwing fits and terrorizing things, you know, so it was nice. But they'll be home sometime today, not sure when, but I'm enjoying the time that I have by myself today, as much as I would love to be sleeping all day, since it's so cloudy outside, and, you know, just being down in the dumps of not being able to get up and move around like I used to, makes me just want to sleep. But I'm getting up, trying to get things done, because my husband does work hard every day, and comes home to take care of what is messy in the house. So I'm trying to do my best to take care of what I can in the house, trying to get dinner prepped and ready, and then dishes done, and, you know, just something welcoming for him to come home to, because of course when I got that opportunity to be the stay-at-home mom with the kids staying home and all the things that I wanted to do, and change and make the difference, it kind of got put on the back burner since I got hurt. So I'm trying to kind of slowly get back into that, even though, you know, I'm not able to walk around on 2 feet. I still have my capabilities of 2 hands, and so I'm just going to do what I can and get done what I can on a daily basis and try and get into a rhythm of some sort with the capabilities that I have. So, since I've totally rambled on about a million other things, I will end this video, and hopefully everybody's having a good day, and hopefully wherever you're at, it's sunny, because we've had pretty much cloudy, rainy days for like 4 days straight, and it's definitely tiring and depressing, but I'm not letting it get me down. So have a wonderful day.